Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Hockey South All-Star Game. We've got South in blue, North in red. This should be a fun one. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Charlie Serafian, joined alongside by Will Morrow, Kate Atchison, on sideline, Dr. Tomset producing, and James Shannon. Will, this should be a fun one.
Goodness gracious, it's going to be fun. The very best of the best that the CHS has had to offer this season for the women's division. We've got some interesting players coming to this one, Charlie.
Absolutely. We had a chance to witness the Division I playoffs in Athens, what felt like a couple weeks ago, but that was actually, almost 2 months ago?
Goodness, it must have been.
What a playoffs that was. We saw some phenomenal games there. Great players on both sides. I mean, the goaltending in this one should be amazing as well. A lot of offensive firepower, a lot of defensive juggernauts. I mean, you have the best players from all of the College Hockey South teams, Will.
Absolutely. You mentioned those goaltenders, Charlie. Check out these goalies for the North. You've got starting in net tonight is number 41 for Auburn University, Stephanie Zumba, whose incredible efforts in net sent her team to overtime against South Carolina. Couldn't quite hang on in that one, but her backup tonight is South Carolina star Mackenzie Cronin. It'll be interesting to see if there's any banter back and forth there in the goaltending room for the North, but if I know anything about those two tenders, it's going to be a fun night.
Absolutely. Looking over at the south side, you have Anastasia Herrera. She had a great performance in the Division I playoffs for the University of South Florida. You also got Sierra Neudorfer and alongside Morgan Scola from Miami and Georgia Southern. So again, so much depth from both these teams. I'm expecting what could be, I want to say, a high-scoring game, but with these goalies, I don't know. It could be somewhat of a stalemate.
At this point, it's anybody's guess. We'll see what they're feeling tonight as they get warmed up here in Clarksville, Tennessee. Goodness gracious, what a night for a game of hockey.
Absolutely.
We're getting towards the NHL playoffs. We've got a little bit of college hockey for you here tonight. This should be fun.
Some club college hockey on a Friday night. I'll tell you one thing, Will. It does not get better than this. I've been waiting for this one. Haven't gotten a lot of sleep thinking about what should be a phenomenal night of hockey. We have the men's games coming up later at around 8 p.m. And just tomorrow we have the skills challenge. That should be pretty fun as well.
That should be interesting. We've got a lot of interesting competition. Speed skating, hardest shot coming up. I'm excited for that one.
Well, that should be fun. I believe we have, goal or shooting percentage as well. But we'll go ahead and look at the schedule for this weekend coming up right in about what should have been 9 minutes ago. The College Hockey South women's team, North versus South game. This, again, is what you're seeing on your screen right now. And then at 8:30 p.m., we'll get the men's team North taking on the men's team South. Saturday, April 5th, 2025, tomorrow at 10 a.m., it's the women's skills competition. So that's where you're going to get fastest skater, hardest shot, the one-on-one challenge, I believe, too, which should be pretty fun. And then at noon, we'll get the men's skills competition. Looking at Sunday, we're going to get another matchup between the women's North versus women's South teams at 10 a.m. and at 12:30, men's versus South.
And we've got a little bit of an interesting point system for this tournament here. Since there are limited games, they're scoring based on periods. And wins in regulation do count as 3 points as well. A shootout win counts as 2. And a loss all across the board counts as 1.
So that should be pretty fun and something to keep in mind. We'll try to update you with that as the game goes on. But an interesting kind of way to structure this with the point system. That should make this really entertaining. You might even see some different kind of play styles in this game, just trying to hold on to leads and stuff like that.
Exactly, preservation. There is that added caveat of winning by 4 goals or more, so there's a little more emphasis on offense. There's a little bit of incentive there to maybe go for the throat. But we will see. Again, goals are not going to come easy in this one with the goaltenders we've got here tonight.
Absolutely. Again, though, just looking at the lineups, I mean, for the North, Carson, Ukes, and Gorino at that top line, I mean, that could be incredibly deadly for the North team. And again, just all across the board, looking at even the South's first line, Malalepsi, Braga, and Barshand, again, I'm expecting a high-intensity game. This could be anyone's game as well.
Absolutely. You mentioned Claire Carson coming into this one as a freshman, making that top line for the North team. What an accomplishment for the young lady. This is going to be a spectacle, Charlie.
Absolutely. That's really the only way I could describe it. Just pure entertainment at its finest.
A little bit of off-season hockey for the folks at home.
Off-season hockey will be kind of interesting to see how these teams play. A little bit of maybe tension also. I mean, you've got some teams that have had some rivalries in the past, players playing on the same team, players playing against each other. Again, I believe that Tampa team should be looking for revenge as well in this game.
Oh, of course, in that CHS championship, excuse me, we saw a little bit of fire. Saw a little bit of chippiness there. Might be some rivalries, might be some scores settled this evening as the scores roll in. But for now, we will throw it down to the ice. And following one of the best national anthem renditions I've ever heard, it's time to play some hockey.
Will, she killed that.
Absolutely crushed it.
Oh my goodness, chills up here, if you will.
What a way to kick off this
Goodness.
All-Star weekend.
I thought this was the College Hockey South All-Star game, not The Voice. Well, what should be a fun one, Will, what I believe is going to be a fun one right here in front of our eyes, the Women's College Hockey South All-Star game. We've been waiting for this. These ladies have been waiting for this game for a while now. The best, if you will, players in their respective divisions, teams, conferences, the coaches, everything about this, it should be perfect. I don't want to say it will be, but it should.
Absolutely, and an interesting lineup of coaches. We're missing Anna Laxton on the women's north side this evening. Unfortunately, she's not able to join us until tomorrow. That leaves Coach Chris Meldschroeder and Coach Zach Small on the ice for a little bit of a rivalry come together here, as their teams, obviously, South Carolina knocked Auburn out of the CHS tournament just a few short months ago. Now they're sharing a bench for the CHS All-Star Weekend.
Well, you just get two different perspectives out there. The more the merrier, especially two coaches who went up head-to-head. Now they get to kind of combine that knowledge of what they had on the ice into one, which should prove to maybe be a juggernaut for this North team. Looking on that South team, too, though, it's looking like the same thing.
Absolutely. It should mesh well between Meldschroeder and Small. In my opinion, they both run similar styles of offense, very physical and very speedy when they need to be. They don't overexert themselves, Charlie, but they take opportunities when they fall to them.
Just looking over at the south side, Brent Crow, coaching out of the University of Miami, joined alongside with Tim O'Leary from the University of South Florida and Carlos Pineros from the University of Tampa. So you kind of get the all-Florida coaching staff over there, which, again, should prove to be a fun one. It's pretty much the all-Florida team on the South, except for Sierra Neudorfer, who is the only player who doesn't go to a school in Florida on that team.
Interesting call. Yeah, the only representative of Georgia Southern's team here tonight.
Face-off underway. Here we go. It is hockey time here in Clarksville, Tennessee. We are just north of Music City. The game is underway. North controlling. It's Uke. She's going to get it up top. Tries to find her girl in the middle. Can't get it. A shot. Early save. Knocked away. A good one. It was brushed off, as they'll try to just get one in there. Puck still being in front of their own zone, and it's brought up the other way. Here comes South up the ice. It's Megan Malolepsy. She'll lose it. It'll go back, and we'll look to reset here. So interesting start, very good start for the North. They were able to find some good shots, not able to get anything in there. The South now will come away with it. A little bit of a breakaway here, a one-on-one shot, saved. It was number 10, Molly Braga out of the University of Tampa, trying to sneak a shot in there.
Just as I was about to praise the North for their puck control, Charlie, Gabriella Donato lost a tough contested puck up at the blue line, creating that opportunity for the South. But what a save early by Stephanie Zumba to keep this team alive.
Stephanie Zumba cleaning up shop like a Roomba. Beautiful save. Able to get that one out of there. Now the South will just retrack and go back in their own zone. It's a chase. It was poked away by Gabrielle Murray. She'll try to just get it out of there. The North looking for an opportunity, likewise to what we just saw. A nice little nifty move from Kaylee Cronin. Cronin will take this one herself. The lefty trying to find the angle, wraps around. It's not there. Has Murray up top. She's going to get it over, though, to number 7, Allie Litzinger, and refs will call a stoppage to that play.
I was wondering if they were going to call that offsides there, Charlie. It was a little bit of a, I don't know, split-second delayed whistle. Maybe I'm picky, but yeah, that was a quick offsides.
No, I don't think you're too picky on that, Will. It was a bit of a delayed whistle.
There was a moment there. There was a beat between the whistle and the offsides. I think the ref was debating it himself, but he chooses to call it, and here we are underway.
You know, the players are warming up, but so are the refs. Here we go. Holland tries to get one in there. It's poked away. Good defense played by Chiara Defini. She'll get that one away. Now a foot race. Trying to get there in time. It's McElharney. McElharney dumps it back now to Defani. Defani shot. Glove save. Beautiful save there. as we'll get a face-off coming over in the south zone. Face-off won by the North. Nard Slicka will try to hold on to it, loses it, coming the other way. Now it's Ava Johnson. Johnson, one-on-one, move, shot, saved. Zumba gets the better piece of it.
My goodness, as talented as Stephanie Zumba is, any shot coming from Ava Johnson is tough. She's got incredible puck movement and really quick off that foot. Again, a beautiful save. Still a tie contest.
North just looking for a chance. So far, it looks like the South has gotten the better of the opportunities. However, both chances there were coming off breakaways. It looks like the North kind of has been controlling Will in their own zone. Just some sloppy passes, not really able to create anything. South coming the other way and getting those kind of fast break opportunities.
Absolutely. The South is really applying that pressure now. They're jumping on every puck. The North, they had that puck control down earlier on, but we're seeing some jumpy opportunities here from the South team. Looking to capitalize on one of these broken up plays.
Losing it. It's number 3, Gabrielle Murray. She'll go back and just leave this into the back zone, calling for it again. Puck will go over the neutral ice now. North will control. They'll just try to find anything going. Nard Slicko, she loses it, can't hold on. Gets it back, though. She'll look to make a move. Well played, though, by the Souths. Number 26, Leah Klingel out of the University of Tampa. And now, again, looking for another opportunity to make her way up the ice. Klingel sets back, tries to get it to Anderson. Pass was broken up, though. Good defense played so far. No goals yet. 4 minutes into this All-Star game. Calling for it is Defani. She'll get it up. It's intercepted, though. In center ice, Duffney's pass was intercepted by Anderson as Anderson tries to get it over to Katz. Katz loses it. Now up top to Pinagian. Pinagian trying to track that one down. Lauren Pinagian. Still being fought for. Now taken by Donato. It's stolen right in front. Pinagian, a wild shot, just goes over the head of Zumba. Couldn't find anything there. She had a good look at it. And now taking the other way, Braga tries to get that one over by the blue line, holds onto it. Braga, nice move, loses it, still doesn't have it yet, and now taking the other way. Here comes North, it's Ukes. Ukes, she's got somebody on her, takes the shot a little to the right.
She had the 2-on-1 there, Charlie. All she had to do was drop it. She had Rachel Guarino as the trailer. Could have maybe capitalized, decides to take the 1-on-1 herself.
Almost had it there. It was well defended. Now another shot out in front, couldn't get it to go. North, good defense, trying to sneak one in there. It's now taken back by Ukes. Ukes will make a move. She'll get it up to Claire Carlson. Carson out of the University of Alabama. Carson now on the left side, back to Ukes. Ukes thinking about it. Shot, drag, saved. So far the South, they've been very good defensively in this game, not allowing the North to really get any good opportunities, as it's now stolen by Carson again in the South zone.
I agree, Charlie. That was just about the best opportunity the South has had so far for a goal. Or excuse me, the North. Ukes took a moment there, hesitated. If she shoots that without hesitation, I think that's in the back of the net.
Elwell shot. It was juggled up in front. Still, puck goes out in front. A diving save, able to knock that one away. The South survives. A barrage of shots up in their own zone as Elwell for the North just tries to get it out of there. Carson and now Verheyden tracking that one down, trying to find another opportunity early on in this first. Megan Malalepsy, she'll get that one away. The South just looking to get it out of there. As the North now starting to find their groove here, Will. It looks like they're starting to create some opportunities out in front of the net, finding some shots, which should be good for them as this first period comes to an end.
I agree, Charlie. They're jumping on pucks more so than they were earlier in this period. They're starting to win those battles and eliminate those turnovers, cutting down on sloppy defensive mistakes. That's how you get on the board first. Keep pressuring your offensive zone, put pucks on net, and good things will happen.
We're going to go ahead and go to our sideline. Kate, what do you got for us?
2, go, 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 go.
The North and the South of College Hockey South working together on unique teams to get a new game playing, and I know that some South Carolina players are especially excited to see Tampa again in a competition.
She's good.
Well, we're back over here as the North just trying to get it out of there. Puck goes all the way back over into their own zone. Back to the south side is number 15, Tess Marchie. She'll try to hold on to it. Stolen back, though, by the North. They're going to look for something here. It's Anna Zorachuk. Zahorchek. Looking for something. It's poked away. In front, losing it. Now a foot race, trying to get back there on time. Kaylee Cronin tries to get to it first. She's not able to. Donato was able to knock that one free. Now controlled by Murray. Over in center ice. Almost stolen by McEachern. She'll get it now, McEachern, fighting up on the boards for it, trying to get it from Murray. Nartslicko now trying to get there in time. Nartslicko falls over, couldn't hold on to it. Dragging now, just looking for anything. Donato with it, just to the right side, back behind the net. Trying to sneak one in there. Still trying to poke it free, they're not gonna be able to. And now the South coming the other way with it. Beats by her. Here she goes, trying to get there in time. It's Ava Johnson. Johnson, she scores!
Get ready for replay.
Ava Johnson stole the puck. There's a reason she'll be playing.
Replay coming up on screen. Replay.
That's that dangerous step I was talking about, Charlie. She beats her man, Nartslicko, around the end. Quick move, 1-2, forehand, backhand, paycheck.
Unbelievable shot, as we just saw on our screen. Ava Johnson. I wonder if she's participating in the fastest skater challenge tomorrow.
She should be after that one. Sign her up if not already.
Absolutely. At least put her as a reserve, because, wow, she got there within seconds. I mean, unbelievable. Just to get down the ice that quickly. She deserved that goal. Just everything about it, defensively, offensive, she's got it all. That's why she's playing in this all-star game.
Tough woman to beat as well. You don't see Alyssa Nartslicko lose a step like that very often.
Absolutely. Is the South now, they draw blood first. 1-0 in this game. As the North now gonna try to respond, but now a 3-on-2. It's the South again, looking for more. Johnson trying to find another one. Eisenberg from trying to knock that one in there, not able to get it. It was poked away. Good defense play by Zumba. She's gonna cover that one up. Well played there.
Absolutely plenty more opportunities created by that long stick of Ava Johnson.
Face-off won by the North as Lena Whitwell. She'll come the other way with it. Now taking back, it's gonna be a shot, knocked away, in front, diving on it. Able to cover that one up. Wow, I mean, South's defense, they're gonna get bailed out there. She got right on top of that puck, unbelievable.
Absolutely, they're getting a lot back from their goalie here.
Face-off won by Carson. She'll try to sneak something in there. Knocked away. Sierra Neudorfer has been so good in goal for the South so far in this game. She was able to cover that one up. A diving save, jump on top of it like that. Cat-like reflexes, that's why she's in goal for the South team in this one. The South looking to try to get another shot, a quality shot rather than quantity. They've been very selective kind of with what they've been looking for. The North has too. In fact, though, the North, they are passing the puck a lot when they get over into their own zone over there. It's just they haven't really been able to find anything.
Yeah, they've had a few opportunities, few chances, just well defended.
Face-off coming over the North zone. Anderson's going to get back for this one. Braga's going to face off. She's going to win this one. She'll just knock that back.
Hey guys, real
try
quick,
to hold on to it.
number 54 for South is Anna Barilli from Georgia Southern. She wasn't on the website, so Anna Barilli, Georgia Southern.
The South will look to try to get another shot, not able to sneak it in there. They'll cut back. Braga trying to hold on to it. Well defended. Gets it back up top to number 16, Anna Bachand. Now coming the other way, it's the North. There's some line changes here. Squarino, she'll lose it. Stolen back by 21, Megan Malalepsi for Miami. Now back to Donato. Donato, cross ice pass.
It's for Hayden.
For Hayden. She'll try to hold on to it, she'll lose it. North still controls.
Lance.
We'll get it up in there, wide open in front. Guarino trying to chase it down. She can't do so. And now puck will go all the way back towards Zumba, where we'll get an icing call.
The North getting a few opportunities here, Charlie. They just have to eliminate these turnovers. They're handling the puck well. If they can hold on in their offensive zone and in the neutral zone especially, they might not be down for much longer. They're chipping away at it. Let's see what they're able to do in their own zone.
Absolutely. We'll get a face-off over in the South zone. The South are going to win that one, as it's stolen back, though, quickly by Sammy Lance. Lance, she's going to lose it. And now they'll come back the other way with it. It's Justina Holland. Holland controls, thinking about it, drags in front, pass, backhander opportunity, couldn't find it. Well played. Gabriela Donato got there in time, was able to poke that one free. Lauren Cody. Cloherty, excuse me, back there for the South. Try to sneak one in there. Now Lance will control. Lance from the University of Alabama. As now they'll just try to get that one off the boards in front. Still looking for it. The North had multiple opportunities right there. Georgia Verheyden, she tried to knock that one free. Now back to Donato. Donato thinking about it. Gets it over to McElharney. Looking for something in front, poked away. And now coming the other way with it. Stolen back though, a lot of back and forth action from both these teams. So far, the South able to find a goal first as Holland makes a nifty move. Goes past defenders. It's brushed away, though, by Zumba. Still controlling over the North zone. They'll just try to look to get this one out of there. Alyssa Nardslicko. She'll just try to hold on to it. She's got two South players right up on her. Both of them coming from the University of Tampa. One of them being Ava Johnson, the only goal scorer of this game so far, scoring with about 7 minutes in this women's all-star game. It's now poked away. I mean, Chase trying to get there in time. She does. Kiara Duffany takes a shot. Duffany couldn't find it. Duffany was looking for that top left corner. Not able to find it. Is now coming the other way with it. It's Johnson. Johnson. She's met in time. Gets it up top to Guzliata. And now coming the other way, Zawarchek looking to shoot it, couldn't find anything. Johnson will defend. Back in the South zone. And it'll be picked up by the North as there's a fight for it up on the boards, just trying to break free. Zawarchek waiting for it on the outside. It's now taken away. Alyssa Nardslicko trying to find it. She scores!
Get the replay ready.
Alyssa Nardslicko getting things started for the North.
Replay going.
As it was fought for up on the boards, Nardslicko was there the whole time, and she just kind of got past defenders and was able to get it right through the 5-hole. What a shot, the celebration, everything about it was beautiful.
She actually, I don't mean to correct you, Charlie, but I believe she went far side on that one. Got the goalie moving left and shot it in the opposite direction. Classic misdirection move there, showing off the moves that got her 19 points on the season.
Will, I think you're right.
Excuse me, 28 points on the season. That was 14 goals, 14 assists on the season for Alyssa Nardslicko.
She was able to just kind of sneak that one in there
My
on the left
goodness.
side. Well done, brilliantly done. Just like that, it's a 1-1 hockey game. As Murray now a nifty move. She's robbed right in front. Now Anderson will try to track back for the South and just get back there.
We do
Try to
have
hold
ice
on to
cuts in
that.
between periods, too, so there will be some stoppage.
The South coming the other way with it. As a player tumbles down, looks like it was Lynn, as she loses her footing right in front. A shot goes over the top of Zumba. Not able to get it. Guarino looks like she got hit up there and it's covered up by Zumba.
A little more pressure from the South here.
Lauren Panagian, she came down the right side of the ice. It looks like she might have tried to take that herself, but it was knocked away. They were able to get a shot off. They just couldn't really set anything up, so the North kind of tightening up on defense here as this game's gone on. And now coming the other way with it, it's Claire Carson. Carson making a move, a nifty one, back and forth. Finding Lynn. Lynn gets tripped up in front. Elwell trying to follow that one. Carson gets it back. Going to take a shot, not able to find it again. Guarino now for the North. Some nifty stick work up in front. Elwell will meet it right inside. It's taken away again. Panagian loses it. Gets back. And Iris Katz now will lose it for the South. So the North desperately trying to get it up in there and just control this game. Number 18 now, Paige Ukes, makes a move, tries to take one himself, breaks free, shot a little high. Paige Ukes took that one herself, was able to sneak past the entire defense. Will control back again for this North team. Paige Ukes, a lot of ice time, Will. She's really been controlling this puck, kind of facilitating for this North team.
Absolutely. She's playing tough in front of the net as well and creating opportunities, redirecting shots. You saw Claire Carson rip one earlier that almost nearly got through the legs that was redirected in front by Ukes. Absolute warrior on the ice for the North tonight.
Megan Malelepsy now tries to sneak one in there. She'll think about it, drags, doesn't like what she sees. Calling for it in the middle was Ann Bashan, but she wasn't able to get a stick on it from what it looked like. And now we'll just get the North controlling. Claire Carson with it. She'll get it up top. Carson gets it again, loses it up in front, stolen by the South. It's Molly Braga. Molly Braga, she'll dump it back off to number 21. Making Malelepsy. They try to get it in there, called off, knocked away. Zumba, she was able to get that one free. And now Lance the other way, a shot a little too high, couldn't find anything. Verheyden tried to follow up with it. McElharney was there as well. Taken back, and now the North the other way with it. A shot blocked by the body of number 15, Tess Marchie for Tampa. Now Holland coming with it for the South. Tries to get a shot, knocked away by Zumba. It was a well-read shot. Waiting for it up top was Megan Malelepsy for the University of Miami. She's really just been trying to hunt down that puck well and look for those opportunities in front of the net as she does best. Really able to just find open creases, but so far the North, they've held her off.
Absolutely. She's playing a similar role as Paige Ukes here, just on the South side, really gunning for that net, playing into the dirty areas, trying to get that redirect. The majority of these goals you're going to see, Charlie, are not top shelf snipes as much as we'd like to see them. It's going to come from the dirty areas. It's going to come from scrapping around in that crease, making the goalie work, making the goalie move.
Absolutely, is now the North an opportunity here. It's Lance. Lance, she'll still hold on to it. Try to get it up into the middle. Wasn't able to find anything there.
Voracek.
Zorchak was there, wasn't able to sneak it in. There's Donato now with it, thinks about it, waits, shot saved, knocked away. Zorchak still trying to get that one off the ice. Murray's there to break it free, goes back to Donato. Donato thinking about it, lines up, shot in front, no one's got it. Knocked away again. still trying to find anything there. Self trying to get it out of there as we're approaching 2 minutes to go in this first period of play. Puck in front again, knocked away from Murray. Murray, she's been very keen on defense so far for the South team as the puck will go all the way back towards Zumba. We'll get a foot race now, trying to get there in time for the South. Icing was waved off. Kaylee Cronin, she'll get there incredibly fast skating. We might see her in the skating challenge tomorrow as well for all the skills challenges. A lot of fast players on this team. Glove saved by Zumba. A lot of talent, though, and skills that we've just been seeing so far, Will. They're showcasing their skills here.
Absolutely. We saw some right there. Ava Johnson looking for that short side shot once again, snapped up into the glove of Stephanie Zumba. Well read. And the North will remain in their own offensive zone here. They're going to get another opportunity, keeping that pressure on and trying to regain that lead they had early in the first.
Absolutely, as the face-off won by Ava Johnson. Gets it up into the middle. Somehow Eisenberg was there, was not able to follow. Eisenberg, she had a good look at it, was just not really able to get the shot off. Well defended right in front of Zumba as puck will go out of play and we'll get a face-off coming over here. Right over what looks to be that Austin P logo on center ice. We are in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Absolutely, yeah, we've got Austin P represented here tonight. We've got the Nashville Predators represented in the building tonight. Absolutely a great hockey town here in Clarksville.
Absolutely, you wouldn't think it'd be a hockey town, but here we are watching hockey.
Here we are.
There you go, 2 + 2 = 4.
It is college hockey South after all.
Absolutely. As Johnson now for the South, makes a move, looking for her second goal, sneaks past, it's not there, cuts back, gets it up top. Another wild shot a little far to the right. Has 1 minute remaining in the first period of play. Allie Litzinger, she thought she had a good look at it, took a shot, wasn't able to find anything. Now coming the other way for the North, it's Alyssa Nardslicko. Nardslicko making her way down the ice, loses it for a second, gets it back. Still trying to hold on to it, 40 seconds to go. Nardslicko still with it, calling for it. Right up there in the middle, goes in front. Morgan Giard wanted that puck right there in the middle. She had an opening, Nardslicko just couldn't get the pass off. Now stolen by Ukes. Ukes still controls, cuts back, gets it to Giard. Giard loses it though. Now be taken back by Litzinger. Litzinger will try to get that one up. Ukes gets it again though. Ukes, some nice moves, thinks about it, takes a shot, knocked away, pad save.
Ukes looking for the 5-hole there. Some nice skate work, some impressive edge work there to get the puck into the slot there, maneuverable for a shot. And I guess that'll do it here for the first.
Stay here, stall, because Kate's
Ladies
going to have
and
an
gentlemen,
interview soon, so
that's going to do it for the first period of play, which
recap.
was a fun one. It started with the South. Ava Johnson getting that goal, first goal for the South team, but the North responded pretty easily.
I think our predictions early game were absolutely right, Charlie.
They're ready when you are.
Low-scoring matchup. These goalies have played a very impressive game, but we've got some points on the board early.
All right, hand it down
Absolutely.
to Kate.
We're going to go down to Kate. Kate, what do you got for us?
Go. Go, Kate.
Could you please tell me about the moments that brought you here this season to play on this team as you guys are today?
Honestly, there's so many moments, from our midnight practices on Wednesday nights to our games in Georgia this year for playoffs. There's just been so many special times this year. I really couldn't thank my teammates enough. Like, it's just been such an unforgettable season. Placing third was really awesome for us. It was huge for our program. So I've just had so much fun this season. I'm very grateful to be here, and it's going to be a fun weekend, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it was incredible to watch your program grow a little bit more this year. Tell me about what it's like playing with your teammates and other teammates for this game.
Honestly, I just think it's so much fun. Like, honestly, we're so competitive, but I think the biggest thing is that we just want to have fun. Like, no matter what, during our travel time, we always try and just make the most of it wherever we're going. Going to Tuscaloosa this year was really fun for us. Going to Georgia, it's just been so much fun. So I think that's been our biggest priority. Like, we want to grow our program, but we just want to make it a really fun club organization for girls to join and continue to play a sport that they love.
Absolutely, it radiates. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kate. Again, that was Avery Bowen from the University of South Carolina. What could be one of her last games wearing a College Hockey South jersey or even that South Carolina jersey. Once again, we want to thank you guys for joining us for that first period of play. We will be back shortly for the second.
1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second period of play of the Women's College Hockey South All-Star Game. Once again, I'm Charlie Sarafian, joined alongside by Will Morrow. Taking a quick look at the point system here. So if you notice at the top of your screen, 1 point for winning each period. However, if you look at the score, it is 1-1, which would mean no team won that first period, which also means that it benefits nobody.
Absolutely. Technically scoreless in terms of the tournament. We've got a 1-1 tie game here going into the second between the North and the South CHS women's teams. It looks like it's going to be a continued spectacle with these goaltenders flashing the leather left, right, and center.
Absolutely. I mean, Ava Barley on the South side was just phenomenal for the South team, and she's just been on fire. Pad saves, glove saves, really came to play in this one. I mean, both these teams, I'm expecting almost kind of the same thing on what we saw in that first period until somebody scores, but so far it's been pretty evenly matched.
Absolutely. I agree with you. You can't expect a lot of turnovers here because a lot of pressure on both sides of the puck. Quick opportunities for scoring that are shut down pretty quickly, met with a lot of resistance here on both defensive ends.
Morgan Scola now in goal for the South side out of the University of Miami, which, by the way, a lovely campus. I had a chance to go there for spring break. What a place that was. I can see why tuition's about $100 grand a year. That place is phenomenal. Again, though, so far, I'm expecting another good goalie showing from both these sides from Scola. And now in goal for the north side is Mackenzie Cronin out of South Carolina. Both fantastic players for their respective teams. Puck goes right behind Cronin as they're just trying to brush it out of there. Will be controlled in front, knocked away for a second, and now taken back the other way by Verheyden. Verheyden, she's going to lose it up in center ice, trying to track it back down. Can't find it, though. Eisenberg will control for the South. Gets it over to Murray. Murray loses it. Tried to almost take it back, which could have been very dangerous. Haley McElarney for South Carolina was right in front with it, lost it, though. Now Eisenberg will try to get that up to Annabella on tempo. Teka shot, and they cannot find it as Cronin gets all of that. Molly Braga tried to sneak it past her. Glove save.
Tough to set up a cycle here on offense against this North team, but if you remember correctly, that little series there, that play started with a rare South face-off win. The North has controlled the face-off circle for the majority of this game, and if they continue to do so like they just have right here in their own defensive zone, it might get tight for the South towards the end.
Absolutely, it definitely could. As now trying to find something, it's Johnson looking for her second goal of the game just outside. Couldn't find the back of the net there. Another great shot. Johnson, she's had a lot of those in this hockey game so far. She's right now looking for that second goal of the game. Johnson looking for it again, not able to find anything. Claire Carson now for the North, and trying to get that one up. It's brushed up in front. A foot race. Zoe Elwell tries to get there in time. And now coming the other way with it for the South was Braga. It's stolen right back. Carson tried to get it. Now puck out in front again. Both almost opportunities for both teams. Just better defense. Oh, they've got us on the edge of our seats. We're standing though, so we're tippy toes.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers there. Got a little exciting. And that was number 11, Rachel Guarino, right in the middle of it as per usual.
Guarino almost sneaks that one in there. Just went to the right side of the net as Elwell now takes a stab at it. Can't get it. Now stolen.
There's another Guarino turnover.
And now coming the other way, it's Megan Malalepsy. She's got Holland trailing. Passes it. A beautiful one. Holland shot.
Save.
Couldn't find anything. Better save. Cronin read it like a book. The South looking for it again, trying to sneak it in there. Oh, off the iron. You could hear it from everywhere in the building.
South couldn't quite sneak it in on the far side there. 2 times the goalie is bailed out by her pipe.
Well, it looks like the North has 4 goalies on the roster. Is the pipe playing a factor in this game?
It's a goalie's best friend, Charlie.
Absolutely. Looking for another shot out in front. It's played up. Litzinger had it, and now controlled back by Tess Marchi out of the University of Tampa. Gets it up to Holland. Holland will lose it. Now Guarino will control. Well, Guarino, another one of those players who she's had the puck a lot in this game, kind of just facilitating. We've seen that a lot from both these teams, including Nartsliko for the North. Good to have players like that who are just willing to be unselfish and really just set up their teammates.
Absolutely, such a focal point of the offense and the defense here, able to create those turnover opportunities that we've seen quite often throughout this game.
A wraparound trying to sneak it in there, can't do it, saved again. Scola, she's been perfect so far as the North. They're gonna try to sneak one past her. In front again, just trying to find anything. Zorchek loses it. Lynn now coming the other way with it. It's Megan Malolepsy, she'll lose it though. Good defense.
She got pinched there between Lynn and Donato. Quick back check from the North prevails once again.
Now almost breaking free for the North. It's Anna McEachern. Falls over. McEachern almost had a look at it. And now we have a player down on the other side of the ice. She'll look to get up though. She's okay. It's Lena Whitwell.
Seems like she just lost an edge, ready to get right back in the play. Looking for the puck.
No harm, no foul as Whitwell falls all over the ice today.
Even in the All-Star game, putting her body on the line for her team, you gotta respect it, Charlie.
I mean, why would you not? This game is kind of the last opportunity. A lot of these players are gonna have really a chance to play with each other, even for the College Hockey South, and maybe even some of them, maybe all summer. I mean, I don't know if they'll be practicing or how much they'll be practicing, but you know, the love for the game of hockey, I assume these ladies will be back there on the ice as soon as they can, as they can after this game is over.
Absolutely. We talked about Avery Bowden at the intermission break there, considering potentially her last game here, which is something a lot of these seniors are struggling with as well, and something that's universal really at this level of hockey.
Lynn controlling in the North zone. We are 6 minutes in this one. We'll get it covered up by Mackenzie Cronin, the goalie from South Carolina. Now again, such a talented goalie room for this North side, Will.
Absolutely. Cronin, as I mentioned before, beating out her fellow teammate today in Stephanie Zumba when we saw these two face off in the playoffs. Now she's getting her chance between the pipes this evening. Let's see what she's able to do with it, see if she can let in any fewer than her compatriot did.
Absolutely. Might even be a little bit of a competition over there, seeing who can have the best performance over there in goal, Will.
I don't mean to throw the announcer's jinx on the table this early, Charlie, but we've seen a shutout thus far through 6. There it is. I'm sorry, folks. I had to say it.
Yeah.
Sammy Lance out the other way. A shot, and it's saved. Morgan Scola keeping that one out and stopping that sort of trend you got going there, Will.
Still alive.
Better go give her a thank you.
Yeah, Sammy Lance looking for the 5-hole there, coming across the middle, not able to get it, just shut down.
It's funny, the first really opportunity we've seen came right after what you were just talking about being scoreless.
Jinx.
As Verheyden now will try to face off from the North. Loses it, can't keep it. Now the South coming the other way with it. It's a 2-on-2.
Switch cameras.
As they'll try to make their way down there. And Bashand for the South, hunting that puck down. Taken back though by Genevieve Crouch. She's trying to get that one out of there. It's also being fought for by Kiera Duffney.
Good.
And now coming the other way, what could be a 2-on-1, losing her footing.
Lance just overskates it.
Georgia Verheyden slipped. And now Lance wishing she had that one back again. Bashan trying to get that one out of there, losing it.
The South very lucky that that wasn't an opportunity in the other direction.
Oh, absolutely. But now a 2-on-1. It's Verheyden being defended right up in front by number 15, Tess Marchi. And it is swallowed up right in front by Morgan Scola.
Scola had that all the way, the little close short side shot. Just chipped it. Didn't get as much heat off of that shot as I think maybe she wanted to there, Charlie. But yet again, another good save. Sets up a face-off.
Morgan Scola has looked solid in this one. Now, I don't want to be one to announce or jinx this. I'm just...
How hard can we jinx them, Charlie?
Absolutely. I'm just kind of complimenting, but looks like I'll get away with it for now. Donato will try to get that one for Hayden, chasing it too. Lance is there as well. A lot of red jerseys down there, just trying to get it out of there. The South's going to come away with it. Clarity now for the South. Coming up, it's being chased by Johnson. Johnson, she's been very aggressive in this game. 2 Tampa players right in front of us. Clarity and Braga. And now trying to get after it again. It's Georgia for Hayden. She'll try to get it. It's knocked away. Puck in front. Opportunity just to the right. Looks like Scola might have gotten her pad on it and brushed that one away. And now coming the other way, it's Ava Johnson, a 3-on-2. Johnson passes it, unselfish play. Didn't work out.
Pushed it slightly too hard there into the feet of Lauren Clarity. Couldn't quite get control of that hot pass.
Lauren Clarity, looks like she had a look at it, wasn't really able to get the stick on it, had a bit too much heat on it.
Right in her skates, Charlie. Tough puck to handle.
Can't really kick that one in with your feet either. Well, I guess you hypothetically could. She just was not able to. However, this is hockey, not soccer. It's McLarney now chasing after that one, trying to get it out of the boards. A lot of fighting for the boards up here. Puck in front now, a shot, score! Unbelievable!
What was that I was saying earlier about not seeing a whole lot of top shelf snipes? Well, prove me wrong once again, Paige Hughes. Goodness gracious, tied up in the corner here. It's kicked out in front. Once again, the South just loses control at the wrong moment. Ukes in the slot, turns, shoots, top shelf, and the North have taken the lead here.
They call her Paige Ukes because that is her name. She scored a beautiful shot, top right corner, right where Grandma hides the cookies. Unbelievable effort from her, and just like that, the North regains control.
Paige
of
Ukes with
this
some
game.
jukes in front, Charlie.
Oh, I like what you
She's
did
got
there.
the moves.
A little bit of a rhyme. The moves like Jagger.
Although they do call them deeks in hockey. The terminology doesn't quite match, but we got something there.
Oh, she is rolling. And now coming the other way with it, looking for another one. Trying to get it. It's Carson! Carson, back-to-back goals for the North. That one might have been top left corner. As we were saying, Scola's been perfect, not anymore. Looking at the replay, she stole that one right in center ice, cocked it back, shot it, scored.
Right around Avery Galata there, quick skating from the freshman once again, proving why she belongs here among the best of the best. Claire Carson, a bright future awaits you in the CHS.
Oh, the girls are fired up after that one. Well, I mean, they are excited. The North is buzzing.
We were saying something about a goalie jinx, Charlie.
Absolutely. We might be eating our words right now. Scola's going to cover that one up. Claire Carson.
My apologies to Morgan Scola. The North is lighting it up here in the second.
Right now, she does not know what hit her as they are getting shot after shot. Lynn now thinking about it. She'll take one just off the padding. Trying to sneak it in there, and now the South coming the other way. Going to try to respond. It is now 3-1 in favor of the North. The South, they started off very hot. Calling for it back. It's Anderson. Anderson will try to get it up in front. We'll get a stoppage of that play. Offsides. But again, Will, we were saying Scola, she was perfect in this one, but now not so perfect as the North. They're just letting the shots kind of fire now and really taking advantage of those opportunities. Most of them really off that fast break. That's where they're kind of thriving.
Absolutely. Those breakaways have been deadly, Charlie. The floodgates are open. The North sending everyone, honestly, to the house here. Just capitalizing on those loose pucks in front. Continued turnovers from the South. And we see another one here.
Looking for another. Trying to sneak it in there. It goes just to the side. Scola saw that puck glide across her lane. It looks like she got away with one there. Is what could have been another dangerous opportunity. She'll now cover that one up. If she wasn't awake before, now she is. She's getting a barrage of goals in front. It looks like Whoa! Will, I don't know about that, but they're going to call that a goal.
Can we get a replay on that?
Yeah, we're going to get a replay on that.
Because it seems the North bench started reacting before even the players on the ice did.
Signal from the official.
The officials calling that a goal must have trickled in. Again, I don't even think Morgan Sola saw the puck.
I mean, I didn't see the puck either. I don't know if I'm seeing things or, I don't know, maybe a Houdini act.
Hard to blame her, but look at the hype here on the north side bench as the floodgates are certainly open.
I was going to say, I've never seen a team so excited for an icing call, but looks like they were fired up for a goal as they were jumping up and down, hands in the air like they just don't care. But Morgan Scola, she let another one in, but again, you can't really discredit there. I didn't even know that went in.
Yeah, it's hard to blame her.
Absolutely.
A lot of chaos in front. The North just pounding that dirty area, pounding the traffic.
And they're going to give the goal to Alyssa Nardslicko. She'll get the credit there. As now we got some pushing and shoving up in front. We'll see if they call something there. No. Looks like they might have gotten tangled up. Things are getting a little chippy out here, Will.
We're seeing some rivalries fleshed back out. It's been a couple months again since that CHS playoff, but they're still leaving it all on the ice despite it being an all-star game here. Not a whole lot, well, plenty of glory to compete for here today between these two divisions.
Will, I don't know who's on Knox, but someone better go check up on them. That was a pretty sad song.
I think they're playing Morgan Solas out.
Yeah, exactly. Is now the South trying to respond. It is 4-1 out of nowhere. 3 goals in about 6.5, give or take, minutes as the South is kind of breaking apart here as we are in the South. We'll get a stoppage of that play. We have a player down.
Just kind of an awkward collision into the boards here, hard to avoid.
Yeah, I can't see it from here.
Despite the rivalries here, not a lot of chippiness throughout this game.
It looks like it was number 12, Lena Whitwell, so we couldn't really see.
Yeah, it's 12.
And it's all love as she's helped off the ice.
Oh.
And she goes back down. You gotta maybe check on her. This is not like she might be in a lot of pain.
All right, we're gonna. They're getting the medical trainer out and such. We're gonna. Yep. All right, we're gonna step aside.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back while we make sure everybody's okay here in Clarksville. Do not go anywhere.
And go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have confirmation that Lena Whitwell is okay. She was able to get up and skate using her own power to get off the ice, and we have medical staff attending to her right now. A scary collision over there. You don't like to see stuff like that happen, especially in one of these events, an all-star competition, but we're glad she's okay, and we'll resume back to play here.
Absolutely, Charlie. It is still hockey. It is still a very physical game. Just an awkward hit in the boards. Again, no ill will intended. Just an unfortunate circumstance for Lena Whitwell, whom we wish the very best.
Murray with the puck. She's going to lose it. It's stolen. Lance coming with it now. Trying to track that puck down. It's very nifty skating from her as Eisenberg will now take this one, just try to get it out of there. The South really trying to respond as it is now 4-1 in favor of the North. They have been firing so far. Verheyden looking to try to make it 5, spins around as she's met with 2 South players. Murray out of the University of Miami just trying to defend. Gets it up in front, shot, saved, knocked away by Scola. Scola, she's gonna get away with one. And now coming with it, it's Eisenberg. Eisenberg tries to get it up to Bashan.
We'll go to Kate on next hit.
Wasn't
next
able to
stoppage.
get there, and now go the other way. Crouch chasing this one down. Crouch will not get there
Icing
on
waved
time
off.
as she's met. Icing was waved off. Another collision over there on that side of the ice. Trying to find the opening. Not able to do so. The South will control. They get up to Ava Johnson. Johnson will lose it. Now taken back by Bashan. Back to Johnson. Johnson shot,
Nice.
saved, brushed away. Cronin was able to knock that one off with the shoulder. And now will be taken back in front by the South. Shot in front again. Cronin saves it. So far, Cronin, we haven't talked enough about her. She's been very solid in this second period of play with her ice time. And now coming the other way, it's Lance. Lance looking for it. 1-on-1 shot.
Goal,
Give it to
goal.
her.
I was just going to say, Charlie, let's not jinx both goalies here. Let's leave that on Morgan Scola for now. An unfortunate breakaway for her. but not
Replay up,
for
replay up.
Sammy Lance here, who again just splits the defense, powerfully skates down the ice, just barely even makes a move on it, just dusts off that puck,
We're
rips a
gonna
shot, hits the rowing celly,
We're
and
gonna
it is
queue up Kate when he's
5-1
done.
Team North.
We'll queue up Kate, queue up Kate.
We're going to go ahead and go to Kate over there on the sideline. Kate, what do you got?
Go, 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 go.
Fun these teams are having on the ice. Not only can I hear them talking back and forth with big smiles on their face and excitement and just excited to be here playing hockey, but on the benches, they're not only cheering loud for each other, which is normal with these teams. I've covered them before and they're always loud for each other, but they just look happy. They're not getting frustrated. They're just happy to be here playing hockey with some new teams and playing a fun game. It's been really fun to see. Small injury update. She did fall, but they did get some ice out, and the girl that fell is walking around and is just fine, and everything is looking good to keep playing and having fun.
All right.
Absolutely.
She's clear, she's
Thank
clear.
you, Kate. As good news that Whitwell is okay, walking around just fine.
Hopefully we'll see her back on the ice before this All-Star weekend is through. Again, we've got 2 more exciting days of play here.
And the South get one to go. It's Ava Johnson, her second goal of the game. She has put this team on her back. Firing up, we're going to go ahead and take a
Replay,
look at
Will.
that replay.
Will.
Just a quick move out in front there. The second effort on the rebound there, capitalized. Not much to it there, just aim low for that low pad rebound. Excellent work by Ava Johnson to bury that puck.
Talk about right place at the right time. She was right there, able to tap that one in. Another shot right in front of Scola. Scola now, she's getting some practice. I want to say a lot of practice in the second period. They are letting that puck fly over on that side of the zone.
Absolutely, the North is certainly keeping her warm, but Ava Johnson keeping the South in this game. Still a 3-goal contest with 6 to play here in the second.
Some diversity on Ox here in this building. I think we've heard it all, but guess what? We haven't seen it all because the North scores again. It was number 46, Anna Zorchek out of the University of
replay
Alabama.
Will.
Once again, turned over off of that face-off. Just lost it in front. Megan Solis lost control in front. The dirty area strike again for this North squad as they have extended their lead to 4.
Well, what was once a stalemate has now turned into not a stalemate. I don't know the other word that you really call it. A barrage of scoring, if you will.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a English major, as you can tell. I'm butchering some of these names. But 6-2 now is the North in the lead. Letting it fly here in the Ford Ice Center in Clarksville, Tennessee. Margie trying to get that one, being pinned up on the boards. The North trying to knock that one away. South looking for the third. The North tightening up on defense. They're getting a lot of help out of Mackenzie Cronin. Now, again, I do not want to address the elephant in the room of the jinxing.
Just to take a little heat off the goalies, let's not discount this north side defense here. Standing up tall, blocking a lot of shots in front, giving Cronin plenty of help here in the second period.
And guess what? The North just scored again. They snuck it in through the side. I believe it might have been Zorchek again. We'll take a quick replay.
Yep, there you go.
Look a little bit more chaos in front. Zohorchek with her own rebound. Kicked out in front. The North crashing down on that box there. Tight on the crease, creating those opportunities. They corral the puck inside there, and they keep it there. Not a lot of loose pucks, not a lot of errant pucks to the boards here. Very, very technically skilled offensive plays here from the North.
Absolutely. The South kind of struggling right now. They might need some help from the East and the West soon, if there even is that. But they are not able to get anything to go right now. It's been all North so far in this game. That puck's going to be covered up by Cronin. Is now just under 5 minutes to go in the second period of play. What has turned into just a barrage of scoring, unlimited shots on goal, and Morgan Skola, the University of Miami, she is being tested.
At the end of the first, 1-1. So
absolutely, Charlie. It's starting to seem like that stalemate you mentioned earlier is turning into a little bit more of a checkmate here for the North.
6-1 in this second period.
So it is now 6-1 in the second period as far as goals.
In the second alone.
Yeah, in just the second, which is unbelievable. 7 total goals as McElharney trying to make it 8. Wraps around, tries to sneak it in there, almost gets it to go. The puck smoothly glided across a couple of skates, bounced around in there like a pinball machine, was just not able to find the back of the net there. And now the North still controlling, but it's taken back. Here's Klingel. Klingel trying to make a move. Leah Klingel wraps around, looking for something in front. Can't fool anything, and Cronin will save that one for Glove. Just jump on top of it.
Klingel around the boards there, just trying to preserve a little possession time for her team. Keep the puck in that offensive zone, and they will get this face-off opportunity that they essentially have to capitalize on. There's not much else beyond that. If they keep losing face-offs, they're going to keep losing those battles deep.
Absolutely. I mean, right now, the only thing really working for the Souths is breakaways, as North kind of does the same thing as Lance will take a shot off the post. You could hear that one all the way back from the University of Alabama. She almost snuck that one in there.
Is that Denny Chimes I hear? Nope, it's Sammy Lance.
Absolutely.
Bringing some iron.
Coming down the other side now as we're now approaching 3 minutes to go. And what's proven to be a high-scoring one all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Absolutely. It seems like the North has that breakaway play down pat here. They win that face-off, kick it back beyond the goal line there, and just float it out into the middle neutral zone there. Creating these opportunities. Seem very nearly a 2-on-3. A little bit more of a back check from the North here, or excuse me, the South here, that we have not seen earlier, hence the 7 goals on the board for the North, or yeah.
Absolutely. It's McElharney now. She'll control for the North here. Loses it, though, right in front. Anderson gets that one back, fighting for it up on the boards. Coming away with it's McElharney. She'll wrap around. She'll take this puck up herself, just try to break free. She's met with a couple of blue jerseys in front, those baby blue jerseys. As tripped up right in center ice. They're not going to call anything. It's Murray. She took a tumble there and lost the puck. And she's trying to get that one back right now. It'll be controlled, though, by the North, and they'll just look to hold off for the second period of play. Ava Johnson, though, she's got 2 goals in this game for the South. Wraps around, loses it, though. Murray almost gets it, and now a foot race for it. Trying to get there in front. Claire Carson takes the shot. She scores! Roll Tide! Is something I'm not used to saying. I do go to the University of Tennessee, so I might get in trouble for that back home. We're going to take a look at that replay.
Well, she's not beating Emily Anderson's not beating Claire Carson on that foot race any day of the week. You see that strategy from the North playing out. They wait and wait and wait in their defensive zone for something deep to open up. They wait for a collapse on the defensive end. They're using that speed and that technical passing skill to decimate the South defense here. Goodness gracious, 8-2 is our score with 2 minutes remaining in the second.
Claire Carson now gets a cool video that she can throw in the end of semester Instagram dump.
Absolutely, that's going on the highlight reel.
For sure, you'll see that on the IG story later for probably the Alabama women's hockey team and the College Hockey South Instagram. We've got a lot of highlight goals in just the second period alone.
Posted everywhere.
Kate will have an interview with the South player at the end of the period.
Way. Donato now taking that one back. Donato from the University of Auburn University from Auburn, Alabama. Clarity gets it up in the middle. It's stolen back, almost trying to get that puck. It was Ava Johnson. Ava Johnson so aggressive in this game so far. Desperately going to try to get the South back into this one, which should be pretty hard. They've found themselves in a little bit of a hole here as they're looking to try to get one in there. Shot in front, they score. It's Ava Johnson, the hat trick. 8-3.
Keeping this team in the game here, wins the battle along the boards and just decides to take it in. Kicks it out in front for Ava Johnson. Just great positioning in those dirty areas in the corner there. Fantastic goal for the South to keep it alive here. Down but not out.
Ava Johnson cutting the lead down to 5. Down but not out, like you said, Will. We still have a lot of hockey left. 20 minutes and 36 seconds of hockey to go in this game total. And now trying to get another one. Coming the other way, it's the South, Megan Malalepsy.
Tuffany sending it away.
She'll almost get there in time. Loses it. Approaching 20 seconds to go. The North might try to take one last push at this one. Brought up by Anna Zorchek. Loses it, coming the other way. Now 10 seconds to go, a 2-on-1. Looking to find one, cuts back, loses it. The pass to the defense.
Just lost control of it herself there, Charlie, trying to create an opportunity from a mistake. Impressive play there by Malalepsy, but not quite enough as it's stuffed by the defense.
What a action-packed period of play here in the Ford Ice Center in Clarksville, Tennessee, just south of the Kentucky border. Something I just learned the other day. Did not know that. We're going to go ahead and go to Kate now on the sideline.
Keep stalling. Almost
a second. But what a fun period that was, Will.
Absolutely. We were talking. I hate to break it, but I think the goalie jinx might be real.
She's ready.
So we're going to go ahead and give it to Kate. Kate, what do you got for us?
I just want to know, what is your proudest moment from this season? You, your team, anything?
So we had our inaugural year was when I was a freshman, and so I've had like a couple of seniors that have been with me throughout this entire process, and on our senior night, every single senior scored, and that was just like a great full circle moment. It was like definitely the happiest I've ever been during a hockey game.
That's incredible. Congratulations on your guys' progress over the seasons. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Kate. Once again, that was Annabella Beyond Tempo. As we're going to go ahead and cut to break here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We will be back here shortly for the third period of play.
One.
Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to the College Hockey South Women's All-Star Game. Once again, my name is Charlie Sarafian, joined alongside the very talented and diverse Will Morrow. What a period that was. Let's take a quick look at our point system. Will, obviously the North kind of dominated that period.
That is the first point on the board, Charlie, that we have seen for the tournament play, at least in terms of winning that first period. That's 1 point on the board for the North, and they are winning. If they are able to close this out and keep that lead over 4, they'll snag an additional point on top of the 3 for this win. I might be getting a little ahead of myself, though, because it's only a 5-goal difference here with 20 minutes remaining to play.
Absolutely. I mean, I will say 5 goals is quite the lead in hockey. Not exactly football where you get 6 points for a touchdown. But it will be kind of difficult for the South to come back with the way this North team is playing and vibing. Just taking a look at them on the bench. You can't see them. The camera's not filming them, but it will be in a second. There we are. We're back. You can see them vibing over there.
And lucky for these women on Team South, you get points a little bit faster in this game. Scoring comes a little bit quicker and a little bit more in tandem than it does in football, Charlie. You get those rushes. Momentum has played such a factor, as we saw for the North in the second period. They just kept rolling with what worked. That Hail Mary breakaway play, got 5 out of it in the second. Let's see if they're going to keep running that in the third or if the South has an answer.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the energy here is phenomenal. I mean, well, I've said it once, I'll say it again. The vibe is in Braille. You really got to feel it to understand. This should be an action-packed third period of play. We'll see if the South can come back in this game where they are down by, I would say, a lot of goals. So they do need to kind of dig themselves out of that hole. We got a goalie change going over there for the North. It's Natalie Coots out of the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa.
Been a big day for the Tide. Obviously, we've seen Sammy Lance on the board. We've seen Claire Carson on the board. Let's see if Coots can keep up the Tide rolling here in Clarksville.
Absolutely. We're about to take.
Just got to make sure she plays on the right end of the ice here.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I keep her over on the south side. It looks like they might need some help goaltending back there. Wouldn't hurt to have 2 goalies back there. Anastasia Horaeus. Try to get a little tropical with it there for the University of South Florida. Back there in goal for the South as we are underway for the third period of play in Clarksville, Tennessee for the Women's All-Star Game for the College Hockey South. Shot in front, player tumbles down. Now chasing after it, a possible breakaway opportunity. Not able to really get there in time as Lauren Pinagion trying to track that one down. And now a fight for it up on the boards. Klingel will try to get that one free. Now chased back there by Anna Zorchak. Now taken back by the South, so they'll get a crack at it. Looking to find something. Try to break free. Good defense played. It was poked away by Zoe Elwell. And now coming the other way with it, it's the North. Avery Bowen tried to take a shot, went a little too high. And now coming the other way with it. Puck goes up against the boards. They'll try to knock that one free, and now the North will get a chance here. It's not Slicko. Gets it. Has the opportunity. Makes her move. Steps back. Oh, beautifully done.
Let's get a quick replay here because I want to talk about this toe drag. My goodness. Right at the goal line here, Nard Sliko makes a move. A little bit of a toe drag. The puck gets right by Ellie Glitzinger. She makes another little bit of a move to the forehand there in front. Sweeps off that ice. And we've got 9 here for the North.
Nard Sliko getting a little fancy with it. An unbelievable shot. Will described it perfectly himself. You couldn't get a better look at a goal than that. I mean, just the ability to really pause and wait and just get the right angle going. Fooled the goalie there. Got her off her feet. Unbelievable.
Absolutely. Slowed it down really well. And I cannot compliment that move at the blue line anymore. work her way around the defense to create that one-on-one.
And guess what? It's Ava Johnson for her 4th goal of the game.
Take a bow, Ava Johnson. You are Team South. Kicked out to the corner, just untouched there in the face-off circle. Good angle, tight shot. And that's, yeah, that was another one of those little short side angles we've been seeing a lot, trying to take advantage of that glove side, and it works that time. The post, we call it the goalie's best friend, but not always. Doesn't always help you.
Unbelievable. And now with another opportunity in front, the South looking to get one shot saved. It was saved by, Coots, the University of Alabama on the North team. Blocked that one away. Trying to get there now. It's Johnson again. Looking to find another. Puck in front, and now the North will get away with it and try to bring this one up the ice. 9-4 hockey game here. Johnson with it again. Passing it over to the side is Crouch. Tries to chase after it. And now it's Johnson again as the ref goes down. Watch out, a zebra just hit the ice. Johnson looking to make another move and sneak her way in there. Still holding on to it. Calling for it in the middle. It's Marchi. Pass was intended for her, but it's going to go all the way back towards Reyes. Well, they'll look to reset here. Puck brought up by Emily Anderson. Anderson with it. Gets it up top. Chasing after it. In central ice, it's Tess Marchi. Now controlled by Duffany. As Lynn will just try to get there in time to get that puck out of there. Taken back by the South as they'll get another look at it here. Waiting for the opportunity. Puck skips across right in front of Coots. She couldn't really get a glove on it. It'll still be in play as Guarino now tries to bring it up. Stolen again by the South. They've been pretty aggressive. They have to do so if they want a chance at coming back in this game. Eisenberg chasing after it along with Buontempo. And now brought up by Claire Carson. Carson makes a move. Tries to get one in there. Can't get it now. Guarino right in front. Blocked away. Good defense play by Tess Marchini. And now another opportunity in front. Cannot capitalize. Is Claire Carson now. She might take this herself. Looks at it. Shot. Saved.
They kept waiting on a better look in the slot there, Charlie, and that did not come. The defense stayed strong, waited their way right into a couple of poke checks, and they're able to steer this one away.
Absolutely. They were being very patient there, Will, just looking for a quality shot rather than a quantity or plethora of shots.
At this point, they're up 4. It's late. They could secure that extra point if they just lean back, play a little bit tighter on defense, focus on that.
And now puck being pinned up in front. Correa's just trying to block all of the net in there. She does, but they score regardless. It was Sammy Lance, and the juice is loose.
My goodness. Just chaos out in front as the goalie is not quite able to get a handle on it. It seems as if the defense lost the puck in their skates as well. Just turned around by those quick passes from the North, and Sammy Lance is able to capitalize once again.
Can she do it? Tropican, she can. And now coming the other way, it's the South. Trying to look for anything to go. Megan Malalepsy. She'll lose it, and it'll get back to the juice as she gets it up top, and the center ice pass was intended for number 17. Alyssa Nard-Slicko, she just couldn't hold on to it, and now Murray with it. Skating back, holds on to it, gets it up top. And now Megan Malalepsy skating back with it, holding on, just trying to bring it up the ice for Hayden, being very aggressive up there in the middle, just trying to find another goal. It is now 10-4 here in the Ford Ice Arena in Clarksville, Tennessee on this beautiful Friday night. Weather hot and humidish. Lance with it now. Pass stolen. by Holland out of the University of Miami. Puck skips up in the air. The South just trying to find something. Holland, a nifty move, skates past defenders, loses it. Good defense. Players tripped up in center ice.
Now,
it was
how
yellow.
How do you get around calling that as a referee? I've seen a couple of those moments today. I'm not sure if we're being a little more lax as it is the All-Star game, but there have been a couple missed tripping calls in this contest, Charlie.
Absolutely. I think the refs are just kind of letting the girls play here. Because I have seen at least 3 what should have been obvious tripping calls right in front of my own eyes. And I don't believe my eyes are deceiving me.
Maybe they call that a little tighter in the CHS playoff, but...
Absolutely. When there's more on the line, more at stake.
But we're having fun here in Clarksville.
Oh, absolutely. A city I didn't think you could have fun in.
I was going to say... Very hospitable so far, but, you know,
very nice.
If you're looking to party, I think everybody's going an hour south to Nashville.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, an hour anywhere away from Clarksville.
Pick a direction.
Not to hate on Clarksville, but it's not exactly a tourist spot. And now fighting for it, Donato will win the faceoff. Puck at the blue line, they'll bring it up. It's the North, wearing those red College Hockey South jerseys. Trying to bring it up, Anna McLeachrin. And now the South will control. Approaching 10.5 minutes to go in this game. As we have what I wouldn't really call a close game. It is 10-4, but it is an entertaining one. The South looking to get back into it. They still have 13 minutes and 20 seconds, but they can't let opportunities like what is happening right now happen, because Alabama has, excuse me, not Alabama, I feel like so many Alabama players have scored, but the North has just had so many good opportunities. A 3-on-2, looking to get one in there. Donato with it, thinking about it, makes a move, gets in low, can't find it. It looks like number 9 for the North, Avery Bowen, was right there in the middle calling for it. She wasn't able to get the puck, and now out of the pack, coming up the ice at blazing speed, it's number 17, Kaylee Cronin. She'll take this herself, try to get it up into the middle there. She had someone right there. Was Leah Klingel, her teammate out of the University of Tampa, was calling for it. Really couldn't hold on to it. In center ice now, chasing this one. It's going to be Zorchek trying to chase after it, but it'll be an icing call.
And as bleak as it's looking here for the South, Charlie, you got to remember how this tournament is being scored. The North could get out of here with an extra point for being up by 4 or more goals. If the South hangs in there, maybe keeps a little bit of pressure on. You see Ava Johnson again out there on the ice. Maybe she's looking for her 5th of the night. But if they are able to cut the lead down just a little bit here, it might not be as damaging of a loss for the program.
Exactly. You do get a point for 4 more goals scored. So, I mean, if the North can just kind of hold on to it here, is puck in front of the South, trying to desperately get one in there. But like I was saying, if they can just kind of hold on here, they might be able to secure a couple more points and win this weekend for the North. Already now skating back with it. Gets it up top. Ava Johnson. Ava Johnson, she has had a fantasy kind of day here. Even though her team is down 4 goals, she is playing incredible hockey, just finding all angles. I mean, if there are, I don't know, 5 Ava Johnsons on the ice at once, I definitely say it'd be a little closer, but there's not. Is Braga now an opportunity in front? Puck goes off a little to the side. A good save there from Natalie Coots. Now again, all goalies had a chance to play. We got a penalty coming, first penalty of the game. It looks like the referees are awake in this one. An interference called.
Absolutely, they are going to correctly call that interference. Litzinger just gets tied up at center ice, and she's going to go to the bench. North, as if they needed any more advantage in this one, Charlie.
Absolutely, and it looks like Litzinger is going to get in that box and dust off the cobwebs, because no one's been in there the whole game. And yes, as our producer Dr. Tomset just said, there are penalties in the All-Star game.
Here I was thinking they were going to take it easy. The refs maybe had a nice night off. No, they're getting some work in. They're in that paycheck.
Absolutely. They're definitely getting their worthwhile here in Clarksville, Tennessee. As outside. And so it looks like there's 9 minutes and 50 seconds on this penalty. Hope they don't get any more, or else might be playing with a couple ladies down for the entirety of the game. The North going to try to capitalize on this power play opportunity.
They are going to reset that. I was worried for a second somehow that ended up being a 10-minute misconduct. But no, we are going to just get that reset to 2 minutes here as Allie Litzinger stays in the box.
Yeah, so it wasn't a 10-minute major or anything serious like that. We'll fix that. So we don't know. So it's a 2-minute penalty, so that's more like it. As Carson now just going to try to make it 11-4. Gets it back to Nardslicko. Nardslicko, cross-ice pass. They're going to try to sneak one in there. Shot saved.
The North playing their game perfectly here, limiting pucks to the boards, keeping those passes tight, tape to tape, and working their way down into that slot there, almost pressuring the crease. Really impressive effort from this team tonight. A team that really hasn't had much time to practice together, not a cohesive unit, but this all-star team playing like a team who has played a full season together.
Absolutely, so 105 in the power play. It's not a 10-minute penalty. Puck almost stolen, taken to the house by Megan Malalepsy, wasn't able to get it. So now McIlarney for the North, she'll dump that back off. Now to Verheyden. Verheyden, she'll lose it, try to track that one down, and it will smooth very softly and gently all the way back towards the north side, right by Coots. And now, a pass right in the center ice. Trying to chase it, it's Lance. Lance makes a move, loses the puck for a second. Stolen back though by McIlarney. She'll control in the zone as they'll look to try to just reset here and get their offense set up. A player trips over nothing.
Lance just loses an edge center ice.
Might have to go recharge with some orange juice on the sideline there.
Maybe the Juice's skates are loose.
Puck in front. Oh! They're not going to call it because it was blocked off. So they'll call that one off. I believe so. It was because the puck went up in the air. Let's take a look at that one again. Replay.
I didn't quite catch that one, Charlie. Are they calling this one a high stick?
No, it was batted in, I think, with
by
a
the hand of the player. I see.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, it's a big no-no. Not exactly volleyball here.
That'll bring the face-off outside of the offensive zone to that top left dot.
So 8 seconds, now 5 left on the power play. Now 2. As they will be at full strength again. Puck in front, North trying to get one in to go. Not able to do so. Incredible goaltending from Herreyas. Able to sprawl out another shot, and they score! And guess what? It's Lance.
Who else?
Tropicana, it's not too late to sponsor her. She is fired up and the juice is loose.
I don't know what's looser, the juice or that 5-hole. Goodness gracious. She watched that in.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd be intimidated too, facing the big cannon of Sammy Lance, but my goodness, the North just keeps piling on here in the third.
They are firing right now. The juice is loose. No white Broncos in sight. What a shot.
Different kind of OJ here tonight.
Absolutely. As the South having a bit of trouble here competing with this North team. Such a talented roster, full of goal scorers, defenders, everything you could really ask for in a hockey team. It's all come together here in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Absolutely, and not to discount the effort of the South here tonight. A very tough team, a very physical team of all-stars here. Just, the North has been playing more cohesively, like they've played together before, which they haven't, which is so interesting.
They are looking really good. I mean, cohesively, you couldn't have used a better word. It's just everything seems to be gluing together. I mean, it's a shame you can't have all these players on one team.
Absolutely.
As another opportunity. It's poked away. Good heads-up play from Horeas right in front. She'll cover that one up. So we're going to go ahead and go over to Kate on the sideline. Kate, what do you got for us?
Samantha Lance's mom, and we talked for a minute just about how talented one of these athletes, just one of these athletes, but one of these athletes on the ice really is. She was talking about how she was 10 years old playing up with high schoolers, went to a boarding school just for hockey, all sorts of things, and then just absolutely fell in love with Alabama and came down here to continue growing this program at Alabama and starting hockey for women to see and women in the South to see that they can play hockey too. I think that's really amazing, and I think these programs are really pushing that to happen and be available.
Well, I don't know how one could fall in love with the University of Alabama. I might be a little biased.
Oh, it's easier than you'd think, my friend. Roll Tide to that.
Absolutely, from what I've heard, as right now the Tide are rolling. You got a lot of players for the University of Alabama who are letting it fly right now. Shot, not able to get it to go. Poked away for a second. Oh, almost an own goal. It's Abby Lynn, University of Auburn, or Auburn University. Don't have the correct statement, but Auburn University is our producer just confirmed for us. I should know that. My sister's going there, but puck controlled by the South now as they'll look to try to maybe even up this game a little bit, try to maybe make it not look as bad, as that's all they can really do right now. I mean, for the South, the comeback, it's got to start now, down 7 goals, sorry. Again, I'm not exactly a math major either here. It's the reason I'm commentating.
That's why we're up here, not rocket scientists.
Exactly,
Charlie.
yeah. You don't want me building the rockets going up to space. I'll leave that for Elon. Got to be careful with that. Can't get too political. Anyways, the South going to look to reset, get back in their own zone. We'll get a icing call. One thing I do want to point out is the South. They started off very hot in this game. That first goal by Ava Johnson, I mean, she has all of them so far. It really kind of got this team going, but since then, as soon as the North responded, it has really just been all the North, a very dominant effort from the whole team.
You got to wonder if the coaches saw something there on the bench, because there's something clicked. There was a first period adjustment. I don't want to say halftime adjustment, again, still brushing off the football terminology, but no, there was absolutely a change in the way this North team approached their offense. They were much more attack heavy. Again, that breakaway, they used it quite a bit, and it's been effective. They know they have cannons. They know they have shooters that can beat the goalie.
Exactly, and just being able to facilitate that offense and really give everybody a chance at having opportunities, and the South scores! The top shelf, where Grandma hides the cookies. Number 10.
Surprisingly, not Ava Johnson for the South team this time, but she was on the ice, right in there to celebrate with her team as the puck comes hot off the corner. And, Molly Braga just goes in, picks a corner, and keeps this one fresh for the South.
Unbelievable. Just the amount of goals we've seen in this game, 11-5 now. I don't know, in the last, give or take 15 minutes of play, I don't know, we've seen maybe 6 or 7 goals, something like that.
I really think we did a number on these goalies, Charlie, with that announcer jinx.
Yeah, I mean, that might be on us.
My apologies to Team South.
Absolutely, I mean, let's hope they don't find us in the parking lot after this game. Hopefully they weren't listening.
I'm going straight home, yeah.
I know they weren't listening because they're playing
around
right now, but yeah, I'm going straight back to Music City as the North just trying to close this one out. Puck's covered up by Reyes. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere after this game. We got a fun one coming up. It's the men's all-star game, the men's North versus men's South, at what should start at allegedly 8:30. Hopefully it does. Well, we should be on schedule for the rest of the night here, which should be an action-packed game. A lot of great players from every team in the College Hockey South. I mean, what a playoffs it has been. What a great year of club college hockey. I mean, MTSU taking home the championship for the Division II side of the bracket, which was a phenomenal all-around effort by them. Division I, it was the University of Tampa. What a great program that was. I believe 4 consecutive College Hockey South championships for the boys from Clearwater. I mean, unbelievable.
You would be right. You would be right about those 4 straight championships, but you can't forget how close they got on the women's side just to be shut down by that dominant Crimson Tide squad in their first year.
I mean, you really just have dynasties out here in club college hockey. I mean, South Carolina going undefeated and winning nationals as well. Just an all-around incredible season. They're moving up to D2, and that's all you really can do when you go undefeated the whole season and win the nationals and everything. I mean, they really did it all out there. And now Reyes loses her stick. She might need to grab that. Kind of hard to play hockey without one. Is now time winding down. Energy has slowly left Ford Ice Arena. It's a beautiful Friday in Clarksville, Tennessee, the club college hockey capital of the world. As they'll be chased back by Lynn. Abby Lynn out of the Auburn University will get that back up into the middle. It's taken by Sammy Lance. Lance will shoot it, and she will score. Sammy Lance, she's got a hat trick.
I think we've got our answer on which one's looser, and it's certainly that 5-hole. My goodness. The Juice is having a night. Not much to say about that one, my friend. Skated it straight out of the neutral zone, uncontested by the defense, rips a shot, and it finds the back of the net. That's what Sammy Lance does best.
And I expect she's gonna go home and drink as many Tropicana orange juices as she possibly can. Kind of sounds good right now, to be honest. I'm more of a fresh squeeze type of guy. A lot of sugar in Tropicana.
Don't tell Sammy you said that.
It's Leartrin taking a shot off the post. Close, but no cigar. Almost got it in there. They'll get bailed out by the poster. It's now 12-5 in this game. The scoreboard is just being ran up. I mean, 5 goals is a lot to score if you're a team, but I mean, the North getting 12, unbelievable. Is trying to sneak one in there. It was number 21, Megan Malalepsy, out of the U. Couldn't find anything there. They'll get another look at it. Skating around with it, just looking for any sort of opening. The North's kind of covering them all. Now over to Murray. Murray will just reset. The U-Miami duo out there for the South. As we will get a penalty. It's a tripping call. What looks to be on the North, I want to say. It might be on number 13. No, there is no 13. 19, Abby Lynn.
Can I say what everyone at home is certainly thinking? It's about time, my friends. There has been trip after trip after trip that we have really just glossed over in this game. First time the North finds themselves in the box, and it's looking unlikely that the South will be able to chip away at that lead enough to make up that 4-point. Looks like the North is going to get that extra point in the standings.
I mean, the refs, they just have not been calling those. I mean, you could say they be tripping. Well,
they be tripping for sure, Charlie.
Absolutely. As time winding down in this one, just under 3 to go. The South on a power play here, as they've really kind of needed a power play this entire game, as they'll look to try to just get anything by Lauren Panagian. Skating through, gets it all the way over to Cronin. Cronin couldn't get there in time, and now almost what could have been a collision. Both players avoid it. Smart play. You got to be careful here in these all-star events. Really not that high stakes of an event. You know, I don't know, unless you're a player out there, maybe they are taking this very seriously. Maybe they have been thinking about this for a while, but right now it looks like the North, they just want it more, as they've been unbelievable here in this game.
And not for lack of physicality, Charlie. I mean, both sides have been throwing the body around all night long, which is something we really haven't seen very much of. I do want to point out that this power play opportunity was brought to you by the first really efficient offensive cycle we've seen from this South squad. They were moving the puck efficiently in that zone even before the tripping call. Now let's see if they can get something situated with a man in hand.
The North leads 12-5 with under a minute and a half to go in this hockey game. If you're the South, you might want to think about pulling the goalie soon and trying to come back into this one.
You could pull the goalie all you want, Charlie. They might have a little bit better five-hole defense.
I mean, absolutely. If I didn't know any better, they've had the goalie pulled this whole game. I mean, the shots are just raining down over there for the North. Both teams at even strength right now. The South not able to capitalize. And we'll get an offsides called. So 48 seconds left to go in this one. Artsliko, she wanted that one back. Looks like she wants a goal.
Yeah, the North looking to retaliate. Not happy about finding themselves in the box, but as Katie Aitchison was telling us early, all smiles on the ice here tonight, especially on that North bench.
Smiles, smiles, smiles. Just pure happiness here for both teams. I mean, you love to see it coming together in an organized effort to play the game that they love, and that game is hockey. Such an action-packed sport, a really fun sport. Now a breakaway opportunity. Watch out, Zorchek. She's gonna try to sneak one in there, and she does! Anna Zorchek.
Goodness.
That might be the dagger.
It might be. Well, the Tide are certainly rolling here tonight. Charlie, my goodness.
Absolutely.
Anna Zohorchak finds the back of the net coming off that left boards there. Streaking down the ice, makes a quick move. And finds the back of the net once again for the 13th goal that this North squad has scored.
I mean, everything working for the Tide tonight. Probably because there's no Vanderbilt players out there on the ice, so we'll say that. But things going very well for them here in Clarksville, Tennessee. As time winds down, I don't think the South will be able to come back from this one. Not a lot of time left.
You don't think?
13-5, 4 seconds to go. I've seen crazier things, but not tonight. As the North, they're gonna hold on here and take home the win, getting 4 points in this one. What an effort. Will, this was a fun one, a high-scoring game, incredible. Wow, what a first start for the weekend.
Absolutely, they lured us in with that 1-1 period after one, but man, the North really found their rhythm in the second, raining down passes from deep, those lofts into the neutral zone, creating opportunities, creating breakaways, creating goals for this all-star squad.
We're gonna go ahead and go sideline to Kate Aitchison. What do you got for us?
So much for joining us. That was just a great opportunity for all of these girls to get on the ice and play a sport that they just love. All of these girls have been pioneers in women's hockey, especially in the South, but women's hockey in general. We are so glad to be giving them the ice time and recognition they deserve so that all of the little girls can look up to them and, like Samantha Lance, play with broomsticks in their closet and want to be a college women's hockey player. Thank you guys for watching.
Absolutely, just bringing attention to the sport of club college hockey, especially for all women out there looking to grow this sport. What a game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here shortly for the men's game. I want to thank Will Morrow alongside here, KHSN, Dr. Tom Sett, our producer, and James Shannon for all their hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, get home safe. We'll be back here for the men's event.